Hey guys, it's Coach Olivia, and today we're going to be working on some beam and jump connections and just beam jumps in general. This is super easy. You can do it on a line that you have. You can do it on a beam if you have one, or just any straight line you can find. If not, you can do this on the floor too, because these are also floor jumps. The way we do it might be a little different than how you do it on floor, but it still is going to help you with your jumps. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do 10 arm run-throughs. These are just going to help you work on the arms that we do for our jumps, because I know a lot of times people get confused about that. So you're going to start in crown, and this is just the arms, it's not the legs. And so what you do is you go down kind of like you're stuck in a box. So your arms aren't going to be out here straight, they're going to be bent. And then you bring them to your side, and then you bring them up really fast. Then you go back to crown, down to the sides, and up really fast. So those are our arms when we do our jumps. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to add in our legs. Instead of doing a jump, you're just going to go up onto releve. So I know you can't see my feet, but instead of jumping, we're just going up onto releve. So you're going to do 10 of these as well, including the arms and the legs. So you start in a crown. As you're in that box and you're bringing your arms to the side, you bend your knees. They come down, and you hop up into releve with your arms up. This is when you would be doing your jump, and then you stick it. So again, you're in crown, you're coming down with your arms in a box, up into releve, and stick it. If you want to be doing these in beam feet, you can. Beam feet is just where one foot is a little bit in front of the other, or one foot is completely in front of the other foot. You can choose. Or if you want to do it with your feet together, if you're not on a beam or on a line, you can do that too. So after you do 10 arm run-throughs and 10 jumps or up into releve, then you're going to do 5 straight jumps. So you're going to speed it up a little, obviously. If you want to do the first one slow, you can. So slow down, it's going to look like this. Jump all the way up and land. If you're working on these jumps for floor, you can go here, jump, stick it. But if you want to do these on beam, then you start up here, swing up. You're landing with your knees bent, and then you straighten and finish. So those are our straight jumps. You're going to do 5 of those. If you want to do more, you can, but you should do at least 5. And then you're going to do 5 tuck jumps, same thing. You're just bringing your knees up to your chest. You want to make sure that when you do your tuck jump, your feet aren't underneath your butt. They should be in front with pointed toes, and your knees should be hopefully at the height of your belly button, if not a little bit higher. If not, that's okay, but you want to work on getting them that high with your legs together. So again, starting in beam feet, arms in crown, same arms, same legs. You're just bringing your legs up into a tuck. Stick it, landing in beam feet, and finish. Straightening your legs, straighten your arms out. Then you're going to be doing 5 split jumps on both legs. You're still going to be in beam feet. If you're doing your bad leg split jump, then your other foot is in front for beam feet, obviously. The only thing that's different is our arms. Our arms are still starting in crown. I'm just going to show you the arms. They go down, and instead of popping up to our ears, they just pop out to the side, and then you finish by bringing them down. So with a split jump, you're here, down, split jump, stick it, finish. If you want, you can finish like that, but it's a little awkward to bring your arms from side, middle, up, so typically we bring them down. So you do 5 on your good leg, and then 5 on your other leg, same thing, stick it, and down. Again, you want to make sure you have nice straight legs, landing in beam feet. Then you're going to do 5 pike jumps. Again, our arms are a little different for this. You're still starting here. You're going to go down and up really fast, but your arms are going to stay by your ears as you reach for your toes. Okay, so we're going to do our jump. Make sure your feet come together in your pike jump. They are going to start apart because of beam feet, but you do want to bring them together as you do your pike. So we're starting up here. And stick it. Try and land in beam feet if possible. Finish, or finish, up to you. As you do your pike, if you want to start your pike jumps on the ground and then move it up to a beam if you have a beam, feel free, because it is a little difficult and we don't work on them very often in the gym, but they are a fun jump to do. If they're not very big, that's totally fine. They can be as small as you want, as long as you try and work on keeping your arms by your ears. You don't want to drop them to your feet. So now that we have the basic jumps down, you guys can work on any form of jump combination you want. The first jump combination we're going to work on is 5 straight jumps. So the arms for this are very similar. They go down, up, up. But some of the biggest mistakes people make are when they're coming down, they start to straighten their arms because they're not focused on their arms as much. Or they come down and instead of bringing them up in front and back down, they bring them out to the side and back down. So to demonstrate, we do straight jump, finish. You want to make sure that your feet come together if you can in these straight jumps. And if you need to slow it down a little, that's perfectly fine. We start with our arms above our ears. We go here, straight jump. You can bend, bring the arms down, and jump again. That's the slower version. The first one I did is the faster version. You can start slow and work up faster. It's all about having that control. After that, you can pick any of the jumps we did, and you can kind of do them in any order you want. You can do 3 jumps, you can do 5 jumps in a row. It's up to you. You guys can work on that as much as you want, as long as you stay in control and focus on your arms. After you do that, or while you're doing this, you can also try some more like different jumps, fun jumps. There's a number you have to do, and you don't have to try them if you don't want, but you can always do straddle jumps. If you're doing them on beam, usually they're pretty small because obviously you don't want to straddle the beam. So sometimes they're only that big, and that's totally fine. But if you want to try that, that's okay. The arms are pretty similar to the split jump arms that you come out to the side. So you're here, swing, straddle, finish. You can work on a Sissone jump, which is basically a split jump, but your back leg is a little bit higher. So you're here, like that. So your chest drops a little bit more, and your back leg comes up more. If you want, you can work on just doing quarter jumps like that, or you can try, for these I recommend just keeping your arms by your ears because it makes it less complicated, or you can try doing a half turn, or if you want to get super fancy, you can do a 3/4 turn. And the correct way to finish is by having one arm in front and one arm to the side, but if you want to just finish like that, you can do that too. If you want to try connecting those special jumps into other jumps, or starting with like a straight jump and connecting that into a straddle jump, feel free. They are a little harder, so just make sure that either you're trying them on the floor first, or you're just super careful. If you are doing them on a beam, you don't want to roll your ankle or anything like that. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have fun.